my channel again. So in today's video, we're just gonna jump right into it. I will be sharing with you guys what I do from home. I started a work from home job back in March and I've been really enjoying it now, but at the beginning there was a struggle because, you know, working from home can be very difficult. And it sounds like it's not, but it kind of is, because you're just home in a comfy house and you kind of just want to relax, you know. So that's why I'm gonna be sharing with you guys also some tips of what I do or what can help you to be productive while working from home. So let's go jump right into this video. Okay guys, so first let's talk about what I do. So back in California, I was an LVN and I am still an LVN, but here in Nevada they call it LPN. If you guys are not aware of that abbreviation, it's licensed vocational nurse and a licensed practical nurse here in Nevada. So I transferred my license here because we moved like a couple years ago, and then I started working in this rehab center for I think 2 years, I believe, and then I got pregnant and then the pandemic happened. And then when the pandemic happened, I had my daughter, and then the lockdown happened like 2 weeks after that, after I delivered her. So I decided not to go back to work, and so I was a stay-at-home for a while. And yeah, until I've been searching for a work from home job as a nurse, and God gave me a job, and I really thank him and I give the glory to him, because if it wasn't for him I wouldn't find this job. But at the beginning of this job that I'm in right now, I had some struggles because working from home can be difficult. It's not really that easy as what people think it is, because you know, you're home, you kind of just want to like relax and chill, and you miss being, like for me, I miss being a stay-at-home mom and just making content. And so that was my struggle, and I wasn't really as productive or motivated to go to work, even though I don't have to get ready. So that's my background, and let's go jump right into what I do at home. Okay guys, so what I do now is I'm a nurse care coordinator, and what we do is we work with the chronic care team of doctors, offices and clinics and stuff like that. So we have like different states and stuff like that. For me, I'm working on the west side and also here in Nevada, because I'm here and most of the patients here are Filipino and I speak Tagalog. So I'm working on both accounts, and there's like different doctors that we work for, and then we are pretty much their chronic care team. And then what we do is we follow up on their patients on a monthly basis to see how they're doing and to coordinate care for them, because you know, like older people, sometimes they can be living by themselves and they don't have any help with appointments, transportation, medication refills and stuff like that. That's what I do. I coordinate with their care to make sure every month that they are okay, and if they need some help, then I communicate back to the doctor. So that's what I do, and I love my job. I love talking to these patients, and they're just like amazing. But some of them can be grumpy because they're like, you know, by themselves and old and stuff like that, but you just have to put some humor in their life and shine some light to them. And that's what I've been doing lately, and I love it when they start opening up to me and they're telling me that they enjoy the conversation and that they're so happy because they're lonely, and they were so grateful for my calls and stuff like that. And I just love my job now. But at the beginning, the struggles that I was going through, like I said, was the motivation to come into work and actually make those phone calls and just to be productive that day. So with that being said, I will be sharing with you guys tips of what I do to be productive and motivated working from home because it can be difficult, especially if you have kids. So let's go to my tips. Okay guys, so number one is have a morning routine. So guys, having a morning routine is very important, and I get very grumpy if I don't have my morning routine because it just messed up my whole day, you know. So it's very important to have your morning routine. You can even do like whatever you like to do in the morning to keep you motivated to wake up and just continue on with your day. Like for me, I like to make sure I give time to God and pray, and also do my devotional and have some coffee because coffee is life. And the other thing that I do is I like to put on my, right there, if you can see, I have my essential oil. I just love it. The essential oil that I use is for my focusing and stuff like that, so it just gives me focus during the day. So I love to put that on while I'm working and before I start my day. And the other thing that I do is I try to really get ready, even though I'm just home. But for me, getting ready, it just gives me that vibe that I'm actually really working in an office. So I like to get ready and just put a little bit of makeup. It doesn't have to be like a crazy makeup. Like I've never really done like a full-on makeup really. So I just put on foundation, eyeliner and stuff like that, so that when we have meetings, like I can still look presentable. So that's pretty much my morning routine, you guys, and I have to have these 3 things or 4 things, including my coffee in the morning, because if not, then I will pretty much drag on the whole day and it's just not as motivating. But as for me though, because it's just how I am when I'm really working, because there's times that I don't have my morning routine because of kids, you know, and I only have 30 minutes to pretty much just spend time for myself. But for me, I don't know, it's just me. Ever since when I work, it doesn't matter if I'm like not feeling good or not motivated. Like when I start my call, I make sure that all of my baggage are in the mailbox, and I'm not taking that on my work, on my patients. I'm not gonna take it out on them and stuff like that. So that's just how I work, really. So for me, this morning routines and this tips that I'm sharing you guys is just an addition for me to be motivated to get up and actually feel happy and motivated going into my work that day. So yeah. The second tip that I'm going to be sharing with you guys is have a designated workspace. I know to some it could probably be difficult to have your designated area for your work because it could be probably you don't have enough room for an office, or if you just have kids and they're just around and everything like that. So that could be very difficult to be productive if you don't have your designated workspace. So my tip for you guys, if you have children, make sure to have somebody. Like for me, I started with friends. We had our friends come over and they pretty much take turns and stuff like that to help us out until we found someone from church that are willing to take care of our kids. So for me, I was very blessed by God because he gave us Tina, and Tina, thank you so much for always helping. So she comes by on my work days, which is, I forgot to tell you guys, I don't work full-time anymore, but for them it's still full-time because it's like 32 hours that I work a week. It's from Tuesday to Friday, so that's my schedule for them. So she comes in and help with the kids while I'm up here working. So yeah, if you have kids, try to find somebody, a family member or a friend. You can start with that to help you out while you're working so you can be productive. And secondly, if you don't have a designated area, you can always make a room in your closet. Like for example, like this area right here, if you have a closet that you can take out the doors, you can even put like a table and stuff like that, and so that you can have a designated area in your room. If you don't have anything to put your clothes in, then you can just buy like those dresser from IKEA or something, and then you can just put your clothes there so you can have a designated area, right? So my third tip for you guys is communicate. Communication is the best thing, especially if you're working from home. If you are going through stuff from your work and you're just not being productive, always communicate with your supervisor or your coworker and tell them what you can do, and just to communicate what you're going through to your supervisor. That will give them the idea of like, oh, okay, so that's what you're going through right now, and I understand. They will understand you and stuff like that, and they might give you some good advice on what you can do of what struggles you're going through that day, you know. So communication is the key. So the number 4 tip that I'm gonna be sharing with you guys is take your lunch. Take a 30-minute lunch. I know everyone needs that break, and take it, relax, make some food and enjoy your food, and don't even look at your computer or anything like that. And also, another one for you guys is do not eat unhealthy snacks, because this will just make you like sleepy, because it happened to me and it wasn't good, and I was just like, you know, so tired and sleepy and I just want to take a nap. But don't eat unhealthy snacks. And let me add something in this 4th tip that I'm sharing with you guys. When you take lunch, I know you have 30 minutes, but always take a small break. So what I mean is, like, on your small breaks, what you can do is like stretch out and stuff like that. Or for me, when I had a headache, I had to take a break, like at least 5-10 minutes to just recuperate myself, and I got back to work and my productivity was just amazing. So I always like to take small breaks and to stretch my body, because you're like sitting down on your chair all day, so you need that little break, you know. And then what's the cool thing about my job is that we have this thing every Thursday. It's called Mind, Body and Soul, where we follow this lady on Zoom, and then she stretch and stuff like that, and then we just follow her for like 15 minutes. So that is really good. I love it. I love stretching and during the workday, so that your body is not painful after work. Okay guys, so the last tip, which is number 5, is I really thought I have another tip for you guys. I just forgot. This is like literally I have a list of my tips, but I just forgot the other one, and it's just like randomly pop up and then it was gone. But okay, so the number 5 tip for you guys is after work tip. For me, like after work, especially if you're working from 9 to 5 and then you have to like for some people that needs to travel to work and go home, like they don't have that much time anymore, so what they do is just eat and sleep, right? And then repeat the next day. So for us working from home people, my tip for you guys after work is don't stop moving. But if you have kids, of course, play with them first and stuff like that. That can be your break. And then after that, do not sit. Sitting down can ruin your whole day. And for me, once I stop working and I just like lay down or like on our couch, on our comfy couch, I start to just being lazy and just fall asleep, or not even fall asleep, just being lazy and be on my phone and stuff like that, and my whole day is just not productive anymore after my work. So my tip for you guys is don't stop moving. Keep your energy level by just getting back on your feet, and if you have to cook, make sure you just don't sit down and just go straight to the kitchen and cook, because that's my problem, and that's what I've been working on right now, is cooking from home. And so this past couple of days, and I've been really happy that I get to actually cook from home and also clean. So that's what I do, because I don't want to like waste my whole day. So this past couple of days I've been really good with that. After I cook, I clean and stuff like that, and my husband is happy coming home from work. So yeah, that's my 5 tips for you guys. So there you have it, guys. That's my 5 productivity tips for you guys that you can apply in your day-to-day life, so you can be motivated waking up and do your work. So what you guys think of these tips, let me know in the comments down below. And I think I'm gonna be doing some work from home vlog. I kind of want to do that and share with you guys my day while working from home. And yeah, what do you guys think? Do you guys like that type of content? Let me know in the comments down below as well. and please don't forget to subscribe to your girl. It helps the channel a lot. And join the family and give it a like, and let's talk in the comments down below. So if you guys are not part of this family yet, I just want to say that I do a home, mom, and productivity lifestyle video. So join the family, and I appreciate you guys to the moon and back. So I'll see you guys in the next video.